We all have special personalities, and it is so good to know how to talk about it. I am Bahar, and in this video we are going to learn 10 personality adjectives that you guys used to describe your personality for me. If you find any of these idioms similar to your personality, you can share it with us in the comments. Now, let's get into it. The first idiom that you guys talked about was tough cookie. You know, a person who can deal with difficult situations, someone who will not get frightened or hurt easily, is called a tough cookie. Like a woman who had breast cancer for almost 10 years and never gave up is called a tough cookie. She is a strong woman and she can deal with difficult situations, so we can call her a tough cookie.
You think you're a tough cookie?
Sometimes life gets challenging and you have many problems or difficulties in your life, and if you stay strong and you never give up, you can be a tough cookie. The next idiom that I loved so much is all bark and no bite. You know, you can use this idiom for someone who just has big talk but doesn't have any action. Someone who talks about doing different things but doesn't actually do them in reality. Like when an English student talks about passing that English exam, but whenever you see them, they are not studying English at all. You can tell them, you are all bark and no bite.
They're all bark, no bite.
It means you are just talking about doing something, but you are not actually doing them. You have seen lots of dogs that bark so loud, but whenever you confront them, they will run away. You can say, they are all bark and no bite. The next idiom is actually my personality. It is life and soul of the party. When someone is so energetic, extroverted, outgoing, and entertaining, you can say that person is the life and soul of the party. When you are at a party, you can see someone who is the center of attention. They keep everyone laughing, they keep everyone entertained. That person is the life and soul of the party. The reason why I said this idiom describes my personality is that because I am an outgoing and extroverted girl. I enjoy being in a place full of friends and people, and I start playing music, I start dancing, talking to each of these people. That is what I really enjoy. So they can call me life and soul of the party. The next idiom is steady as a rock. It describes someone who is calm, reliable, and firm even in difficult situations.
Oh, steady as a rock. Now, are you with me?
Like a parent who supports their children even in tough times. They can be steady as a rock. For an example, despite the chaos around Emily, she kept smiling and guided her team. She is steady as a rock. The next idiom is a lone wolf. You can guess the meaning by just looking at the idiom. It means someone who prefers to be alone, someone who is a little bit introverted or wants to be independent rather than being in a group. We have a neighbor, she doesn't want to be in the social gatherings at all. She is just a lone wolf. If you're an introvert, you decide to be alone or around the people that you enjoy spending your time with most of the times. So this is not a negative idiom. The next idiom is a real firecracker. It describes someone who is full of energy and excitement, and also someone who is attractive. Like a child who is running around all the time, full of excitement and curiosity, is called a real firecracker. For example, Sarah's passion for her work made her a real firecracker in the office. It means everyone got inspired and surprised by her excitement for her work. One of you guys told me that I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth. So it means she or he was born in a rich and wealthy family. I had a classmate that she was never worried about financial problems at all. She was born with a silver spoon in her mouth. Mark was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. He never has to worry about the cost of anything. I wish I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth. That's it. The next one is high maintenance. It describes someone who requires a lot of attention, money, effort, or time. If you're that kind of person who wants everything to be done in order to start doing something, you are actually high maintenance. You know, when I wanted to start my YouTube channel, I didn't have anything. Like, I only had my phone in my hand, and that was it. I wasn't a high maintenance girl. Lots of people need all of the requirements and equipments around them, a great camera or a great recorder to start making YouTube videos. But I wasn't that kind of person. I suggest you to not be a high maintenance person, because after that it would be so hard for you to start doing something. And the last idiom for today's video is the salt of the earth. It describes someone who is very good, reasonable, and honest. Like, when someone is the salt of the earth, you admire that person. That person can be a true friend. You know, my mother is always looking out for others to help them. She is the salt of the earth. Alright guys, that was some daily life idioms that you can use to describe your personality. If you found any of these idioms similar to your personality, you can tell me in the comments, and also you can make some sentences for me in the comments. I will read all of them and I will definitely give you feedback. If this video was useful for you, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video to support me and to let the YouTube algorithm know that you have enjoyed this content. So yeah, that was it for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye. Have a nice day.